Hello, I'm Teddy, and today we have Builder Brother Better Together, where it's a story about the Property Brothers, which go into a derby competition, racetrack derby building competition, where you build your own car. Race car, and you compete against other kids. It's a competition. It's not real, but it's the plot of the story. And you're probably wondering, but why is it called Better Together? Well, because in the story, they were like, let's build together, and they're like, okay, let's make the car very thin. Wait. And then they disagree. He's like, I want to make my car very thin, and then his brother is like, well, but you know, if you do that, then it's gonna be very slow, and it's just no. And you know, they both disagreed with each other and like, I don't. So they're like, fine. I'm gonna build my own racetrack and it'll beat yours. I'm like, yeah. And then the prize will go to the one that, it's kind of like that. They like everyone for themselves. And then their mom is like, hey, what are you doing? And they're like, I mean, so the brothers come back home and they're like, I don't want to like. He keeps disagreeing with me, and then they tell their mom, and their mom tells them, well, you know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work, because if you do it together, be good. And they're like, oh no, I'm building my own restaurant. Yeah, me too. And then they hammer and they do the thing, they build their. Then they go onto the racetrack and they're like, let the best person win. And then they go like woo, do, dee, and then on the first curve, the first brother has some difficulty, and then on the second curve, the second brother has some difficulty, and they're like, well, and then they just decide, well, let's just everything that we said before, we disagree with each other. That's not, if you keep disagreeing with each other, then none of us is gonna win. So then they just then they combine the cars together, and then they go super quick and pass everyone, and then get second place. And here is the back where the posters where they saw the ad of the derby, and they're like, okay, let's just do this. And then, and also, it's cool that they actually added something over here. Like, there's a magic store, there's a sports store, there's like a, ice cream. I don't know what that is. Flowers. There's found dog, which is not a dog, it's a raccoon, I'm pretty sure. Leftovers, where they are giving away leftovers. I don't know what that is. Or selling leftovers? I don't know. And then there's a picture of a house, which is probably someone's trying to sell a house. So you can see that he is behind because he has some difficulties. And you have all the other kids, and then you got him in first place. My favorite part of this story is probably the actual moral of the story, the actual lesson to teach, because, if you sometimes if you don't work together, nothing's gonna happen. Like, you're not gonna get far sometimes, and some other times it's best to not. And subscribe.